Electronic dental records can also provide you with a more efficient dental visit. For the ADA Dental Minute, I'm Dr. Maria Lopez Howell. For more information, visit our website at ada.org.
That's right, folks. Take care of your teeth because you only have one set, as my grandpa used to say. And speaking of great teeth, I'm joined right now by a man with mint teeth. He's from Mint Condition. Rick Kinchen, how are you, sir?
Hey, what's up? I'm good.
Thank you for joining me. That was a terrible segue, by the way. I mean, I'm sure your teeth are great, but I didn't know that. I just wanted to say that.
They're not in mint condition, but I'm trying.
Yeah, we all are. So that's why they have that PSA. Let people know. Take care of your teeth so you don't have to go to dentures. Rick is going to be here in the city. You guys tour all over the place. I'll get to that in a minute. But you're going to be at Yoshi's in San Francisco this weekend, the 17th and the 18th, Friday and Saturday, 8 and 10 p.m. shows. The bad news is you can't go to the Saturday show unless you've already bought tickets because they're sold out. But the good news is there are still tickets available for the Friday show. So go to yoshis.com, get yourself a pair of tickets to the 8 or 10 o'clock show. That's Mint Condition. You guys are big draw in San Francisco. We all love you out here.
Definitely appreciate it. Actually, in a lot of places, but San Francisco is definitely one of our favorite places. I remember when we first started, we used to hit a lot of different places in that market, San Jose and all. We don't get to go to those places, that much anymore, because those was the days when we had the big pop hits on the radio and stuff like that. And, still got hits.
You definitely still have hits.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Been blessed to have hits in 3 different decades. That's unheard of.
You guys have been around for 20 years, which is astounding. I mean, 2 decades of R&B music. It's a great thing to be a part of.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, in that area, it's definitely been one of the biggest supporters. That's been helping keeping us around and stuff like that.
What do you think the major themes are of R&B that continue to draw fans and light up audiences? I mean, your guys' music it varies, a lot of funk, a lot of jazz, R&B, but there's something in your lyrics and the music itself that always pulls people in. What do you think that is?
Well, people definitely love the slow songs. They can relate to them, and they also love that, we're a live band. It's like they know what to expect, That's why a lot of our shows sell out everywhere we go, because people know what they're going to get, It's not going to be, a track show one time. It's not going to be us doing VIP,
right.
On stage, singing a lyric or two from a song and then back to the bottle service, and the girls, they know what they're going to get every time, which is going to be us sweating and performing live, and Stoke playing the drums, singing, playing guitar. It's just going to be a live show every time. It's just, just like Earth, Wind & Fire. You know what you're going to get when you go to a concert.
Well said. And how long have you been playing the bass?
I've been playing the bass for, over 20 years, play a little guitar, write some songs, and, that's my part in this band.
I've always wanted to ask an R&B singer or a songwriter this question, which is when you're performing one of your songs, one of your popular hits that everybody knows, like "Breaking My Heart," what's it like when you look out the audience and you see a grown woman in tears to your song? What's that power like? I got to know.
It's incredible, man. I mean, whenever someone appreciates what you do, especially if it's something that you actually, wrote the song,
right?
And you've been a part of it. I mean, it's the biggest compliment, when people buy it. I mean, the first that song I probably sold about, I don't know, back in the day, probably around 900,000 copies. Probably over platinum now with iTunes and stuff like that. It's that's what kind of broke us out,
Right.
And, that's what, made everything happen for us. And, till this day, I mean, people will not leave until they hear that song. It's kind of like, Led Zeppelin, what's it, Gateway to Heaven? What's it called?
Stairway.
Tears. Yeah. I mean, it's a song people expect to hear every time they come out and see you.
Well, I think a lot of singers, too. I mean, I think back on the Beatles when they played Ed Sullivan and all those girls were crying. But also, some artists probably take advantage of the fact that they can manipulate the feelings of the audience, and maybe they take that power too far. But you guys hold back just right on the edge, and it sounds really great.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
And again, if you want to find out some more about Mint Condition, which I'm sure you already know plenty about, but go to mintconditionmusic.com. There are links to videos, music, tour dates. You guys are touring all around the world, really, and it doesn't seem to stop. You're actually going to be coming back to San Francisco in April. I want to let people know, too. And then at mcondition on Twitter, if you'd like to follow them on Twitter. So I also wanted to ask, you guys have had a few new members over the years, and when you bring in a new member and you say goodbye to an old member, is the plan to continue down the same path and have the new person adapt to what you already have, or do you decide, let's see which direction it goes, let's see what talent and what personality this person can bring to the table?
Actually, Mint Condition is all original members.
Oh, okay. Well,
we don't. There might be like a drummer or something that gets kind of changed out,
right?
But as far as the corporate members, the people you see in the videos, the people that make the music, it's all original members. I mean, it was rough to lose, Carrie, once she met Tony Braxton,
right?
And got married and stuff like that. But he's still our brother. We still talk to him, and hopefully in the future, he will end up doing some more shows with us or something like that. But yeah, it's all original. It's been Rick, Odell, Jeff, and Spoke, and Larry.
Well, what's that say about you guys that you can all stick together for 2 decades?
Well, it says a lot. I mean, because a lot of people can't get along. In every business you have haters. Whether you work for a station or a TV station or whatever, there's always going to be somebody kind of hating on you, and you want to leave, and we have haters too. I'd be the first to admit it. I mean, I have it's a lot dealing with a band, dealing with different people from different walks of life. You got guys that family, was, their moms were professors and teachers, and then, you got some of us that are from the hood,
right.
So it's like you got this, it's, you got all these different people in like one band. You got Good Times, the Jeffersons, and the Cosbys in like one band. And so that's definitely rough, to get along. But we, the music is good whenever we come together. Whenever we perform live, it's incredible. Whenever we, go in the studio, the magic is still there. So that's kind of pretty much what keeps us together, and we make money together.
Of course.
I mean, so it's like, I wish I could push a button and one of the guys would disappear, but that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
So you got to deal with it. You
Right.
got to make it work, and, you got to go into work every day and, put on a smile.
Of course. Well, a follow-up question to that would be: does all the touring and being on the road all the time, does that affect you positively, negatively?
Oh no, that's great. That's great. It's just. I mean, you're not gonna. Some people are just not gonna change. It's like there's gonna be, things that get better in the world. I'm sure racism has gotten better and all that, but then there's still people that's passive aggressive. There's people that are, there's just certain things that, that's going to get better, but there's some things that will probably just never change.
Right.
And that's, that's sad, but that's a reality, and that's the same thing in this band. So it doesn't have anything to do with, touring together. It's just that there's some people that just hate certain people, and they're not going to ever stop hating them.
Yeah. Again,
no matter how nice you are.
I'm speaking to Rick Kinchen from Mint Condition. Go out and get yourself a pair of tickets to their Friday night show, either the 8 and 10 p.m. show. Go to yoshis.com and get yourself some tickets. And again, the Saturday show is already sold out. The 2 shows on Saturday are sold out, so you'll have to get tickets to their next show if you want to see them on a Saturday. And, of course, your most recent album was Music at the Speed of Life. What are you guys working on now?
You know what? Working on production right now, and definitely thinking about another record. And if y'all ain't got that, definitely go check that out on iTunes.
iTunes, definitely.
Or wherever you normally get your music from. We're writing all the time, so whenever it's time to put that next record together. I mean, everybody should have, 10 songs each that we can throw in the pile and work up and get them, and get them going. So we're ready all the time. But definitely trying to get some production and stuff like that going. Spoke did about 5 tracks on, co-wrote some songs with Wale on his last record, and definitely, looking to do more production.
That really says a lot about the quality you guys have. If you have 10 songs per band member, and then you release about an album every 2 years, I mean, that's some good work you're putting out.
I mean, like I said, the magic is there. Like, this group is not going to stop anytime soon. I mean, every member is capable of doing a record, an album by themselves. But what makes this band is when we do stuff together. Because then we get to all help each other, where someone might be short at, kind of fall short, somebody is there. It's like a basketball team. You got people on the bench that's just ready to play whenever it's time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for calling in. Again, everybody, Mint Condition is going to be in San Francisco this weekend, Friday and Saturday. Get tickets to the Friday night shows, 8 and 10 p.m. The 17th. That's at yoshis.com. One last question is, what's the most embarrassing song or band that you have on your iPod?
Embarrassing song?
That you have to admit in front of all the people in San Francisco.
You know what? I don't want to say this is embarrassing, but it is, kind of weird.
Okay.
I've downloaded quite a few, and I might even pronounce his name wrong, but I've downloaded quite a few Justin Bieber songs.
Oh, yeah. That's I ask people this question every now and then. Bieber comes up. Kelly Clarkson's a big one. So that's good. That's a good answer.
Yeah.
What is it about that guy that draws you in?
Well, he has some songs off his new CD that I like.
Would Mint Condition and Justin Bieber ever collaborate?
Oh, would definitely love to do some production with a lot of different people out there.
Okay. Well, next time I run into Bieber, I'll bring that up to him.
Oh, cool. All right.
I'm kidding. I won't run into him. All right. Well,
you never know, man. You might.
That's
you
true.
Might.
That's
you never
true.
Know.
We hang out in different circles. All right, Rick. Thank you so much for calling in. Again, everybody, go to yoshis.com, pick up a pair of tickets. I'm going to go out with "Believe in Us," which is off your most recent album.
Definitely appreciate it. Appreciate all the love, y'all.
All right, thanks, Rick. Take care.
Right. Bye-bye.
All right, very nice man to speak with. Love me some Mint Condition. Here's one of their most recent songs, "Believe in Us." This is off the album Music at the Speed of Life, which is, of course, available on iTunes or their website if you'd like to check that out. You're listening to KPOO San Francisco.